Being part of a conservatory that is functioning within a professional theater company in a city like San Francisco really excited me, coming from the East Coast. And I was also very drawn to the tradition of training that we have here. Didn't want to go to a program in which I would be put into a successful box. I wanted to go into a program in which success is a work in progress. And I really felt that like ACT would give me that.
I think that's one of the most valuable things about the program. Working with professionals, not just being taught by them, but watching them practice what they're teaching and interacting with them on a day-to-day basis, I think is probably the thing about the program that I love the most.
This MFA program sits in the middle of a multi-generational artistic and educational community. We have a professional theater with extraordinary actors, designers, writers, directors. Being an MFA actor who will work on the main stage with professional actors and maybe even faculty who've taught them, but also might well act with young conservatory actors or people in the education program. And that circle is unique.
I think being part of the MFA program at ACT is unique because you're part of this amazing professional regional theater. We operate at a scale where in my day-to-day work, I get to cross paths with students in the hallways.
You're literally down the halls training next to the professionals who are in a larger rehearsal hall that are going to be performing on the Geary stage or the Strand stage. So the fact that you're training right next to them, there's all these opportunities for engagement.
They get this really rigorous training of, body, voice, text work. They're working with, professionals that come into the Bay Area to work at our theater as professionals. They're also working with amazing teaching artists. And over the course of 3 years, I get to know them because we're all sharing space together.
I love Pam. She's cool. I dig her. One time I wanted to talk with her about something. She made time for me to see her.
You can't really fathom how much stamina is required for a program of this caliber, but I was definitely expecting that, and I was expecting community, which I'm definitely getting, and just to be challenged every single day.
Well, I'll be honest with you, you're going to be living, breathing theater 6 days a week, from 9 o'clock in the morning until 10 o'clock at night. And you're going to be doing that in what I think is one of the most beautiful, coolest cities in the United States. So when you're not walking back and forth between classroom and theater, you're taking in a really vibrant, unbelievably beautiful international city.
It's really building your stamina for what it would be like if you were working on Broadway or any sort of professional stage. Teacher had told us that. We're not just doing this to stress you out, but it's to prepare you to be in rehearsals and then perform and make that show fresh every night.
Theater and acting is probably the most human education. You are your material. You are your instrument. So, it's not so much about breaking the individual artist down. You are really working on yourself. It is the work on oneself.
As much as it's actor training here, I think it's also sitting into yourself more and becoming more self-actualized, because that's necessary for your work. So I feel like it's a big journey too in finding out who you are, who you really are.
We talk a lot here about we want the ACT actor to be the light in the room, to be the person who makes the space more creative, more safe in a sense of risk for everybody else in the room.
The other thing we have is the Citizen Artist Program, which is really training actors to take performance, their craft, theater into communities where people have never seen live performance.
I got to go work through Citizen Artistry at Access SFUSD, which is a school for people with neurodiversity, and it was so fun. The Citizen Artistry team and teachers and the education team at ACT are just magical people, in my opinion.
Well, I think what makes it really invigorating and challenging are the people. And the people will be the other students who are here, The faculty are here. The faculty's first rate. They have professional backgrounds. They are master teaching artists.
The faculty, they're all so awesome and unique in their own way.
There's not a student or a scenario where we can't respond. No matter who comes to us, there's someone among us that has some experience in responding to that student's needs.
I was very intimidated most of my first year and second year. But if you really love acting and it brings you joy, then obviously you're going to want to be as good at it as possible. Feel afraid, it's totally okay, but just make yourself do it anyway, because you're going to learn so much, and failure is totally fine, and it's the safest environment to do that in. You're here to learn.